Hello everyone, it is Colorado 8 here, and today I'm back with another Pixel Gun 3D video. In today's video, we're going to be looking over 5 weapons you guys should try out in Pixel Gun 3D. Now these 5 weapons are not the most common weapons people use in the games. Maybe 1 or 2 weapons on the list people use a lot, but like most of the weapons are not used a lot in Pixel Gun 3D. Not a lot of people know these weapons are really good in the game, so that's what this video is for. All these weapons are also fully upgraded, not fully upgraded, like not all these weapons are upgraded to mythical, like only the weapons that are mythical weapons stay mythical, and weapons that stay rare, stuff like that. I'm not gonna super upgrade those weapons, that's just extremely expensive and not worth my time. I did the opposite version of this video, top 5 weapons to not buy in Pixel Gun 3D, and you guys seem to really like that, so yeah, we're gonna pump out this video, top 5 weapons to buy in Pixel Gun 3D. Let's get on with it. Make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more top 5s on the Colorado 8 channel, and comment down below what you guys think are really good weapons that are not super obvious like the anti-champion rifle. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the intro. Let's get right into this video. The first weapon we're going to be going over in this top 5 is the Royal Fighter primary weapon. Now this primary weapon kind of reminds me of the Crystal Laser Cannon. As you guys remember, like old viewers on this channel, I used to use that weapon a lot, and this weapon kind of reminds me of it, especially when the combat system was in the game. That weapon will kill extremely quickly and has a super fast fire rate. This weapon kills really fast and has a super fast fire rate. It's almost the exact same. If you have very good accuracy and connect every single headshot you get with the Royal Fighter, you will annihilate every player you come across in Pixel Gun 3D. Now obviously the Royal Fighter is a mythical weapon, so it's obviously going to be a good weapon. Now everyone's talking about the cyborg hands and the laser system and how bad that weapon is. Apparently, I don't know how bad that is, but yeah, no one talks about this weapon. I call this weapon the sleeper weapon because everyone sleeps on this weapon. No one talks about it. But no matter what, this weapon is definitely one of the better primaries in Pixel Gun 3D right now. Now, obviously, if you already have this weapon and you never really touched it ever since this new system came out, the damage system, you can just upgrade it for 205 gems all the way up to level 55, and you can kill everybody with it. Or you can use 1,000 tickets to upgrade to get the weapon max version, or you can just wait for an event to get the weapon, because you can actually purchase the Royal Fighter, and this goes for all weapons on this list. If you already have the weapon, not upgraded, just upgrade it and you're pretty much good to go. If you don't have the weapon, just buy it and then upgrade it, and you're good to go if you have that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the Royal Fighter. You guys can see the gameplay I'm getting with this weapon. I'm really satisfied of how good this weapon performs. I really like this weapon. Let's move on into the second weapon on the list. The second weapon you guys should buy in Pixel Gun 3D or upgrade if you already have the weapon is another primary weapon actually, but this time it's a shotgun, the Prehistoric shotgun. Now there are actually quite a few good shotguns in Pixel Gun 3D as of now. You have the Viking, the Undertaker, and the Ultimatum. All 3 of those weapons are really good shotguns. But the thing about the Prehistoric shotgun is that it's a one-shot headshot, and it's only a legendary weapon, so it's a bit cheaper than the mythical weapons that I just mentioned. Now the Undertaker is also a legendary weapon, but we're going to be talking about the Prehistoric shotgun. If you connect every shot with the Prehistoric shotgun, it will be able to one-shot headshot someone with full champion armor, which is pretty lit. And something I need to know about this weapon is that you kind of need good accuracy with this weapon. I'm not the best with this weapon at aiming at someone. Like, I don't know why I'm not that good with it. I'm not sure if I'm missing super much in the gameplay, but the thing, if you have really good accuracy with the Prehistoric shotgun, you'll be able to get 2 kills, maybe 3 kills before reloading your gun. And that's the disadvantage with the Prehistoric shotgun, is its capacity. You only have 4 shots, so you have to land the kill within those 4 shots for it to actually be really viable. If you don't really like the capacity of this weapon, get the Undertaker. That weapon is also really good, but it's a little weaker, but it has an extremely good capacity. It has 16 bullets, so that's actually pretty good for that weapon. But that's really the only disadvantage with the Prehistoric shotgun, is its capacity. But everything else is really good with this weapon. The fire rate's good, the mobility is pretty good, and the damage is really good. It can one-shot someone at champion armor, which is always really satisfying to do, especially with a shotgun. This weapon is 125 gems to upgrade, which is a legendary weapon, so it's pretty good for the price of it, and could be comparable to the Viking and the Ultimatum if it's played to the max potential. That's pretty much all I have to say for the Prehistoric shotgun. Definitely really good shotgun. Recommend you guys upgrading it, buying it, all of that. So yeah, let's get on to the third weapon on this list. The next weapon you guys should upgrade and buy in Pixel Gun 3D are the Emperor's Servants. Now this weapon was actually in my last version of this video, which was maybe 6 months ago, and this weapon will not ever get nerfed. It's actually a really good weapon. It stayed really good for a while. The Emperor's Servant, if you already don't know, shoots extremely fast for a backup weapon. It's basically a primary weapon, but it's really powerful. Not too many headshots are required to kill someone with champion armor with the Emperor's Servants. They're just really good. I love these weapons. These weapons also have a really good mobility, a extremely high capacity. 80 bullets is a lot of bullets, and it's just really good. The fire rate's really good. Everything's really good on this weapon. The only technical disadvantage with the Emperor's Servants or the dual machine guns, if you use that, is that these weapons are really hard to use on their own. Weapons like the Royal Revolver or the Thunderer, for example, are really easy to use on their own because they're single shot weapons and they take 1 or 2 shots to kill. Since the Emperor's Servant is an automatic weapon, if your accuracy isn't extremely good but it's okay, someone will easily take your kill if they want you with a single shot weapon or area damage weapon, and you can just get a kill assist really easily. This weapon definitely works best as an actual backup weapon and not just a primary weapon, because it's just really easy to get kill assists for some reason with this weapon. I actually don't know why, but I usually use this weapon as my backup weapon actually. I use my primary, and whenever I'm out of ammo or reload my primary weapon, I just use the Emperor's Servants for a backup. And that's how I use these weapons pretty much. But that's just how I use the weapons. There are obviously players out there that just use the Emperor's Servants the whole match and do probably better than me with the weapon usually. So yeah, it's just them. You can use the weapon however you want. It's just how I use it. But overall, this weapon is just good. Not really a flaw with this weapon. It's just good. Definitely upgrade and get the weapon if you don't have it. Dual machine guns work as well. They're the exact same weapon, I'm pretty sure. Maybe the mobility is different on either one. I don't exactly remember. But yeah, definitely upgrade this weapon and buy this weapon if you haven't already. The next weapon we're going to be going over on this list is the Hedgehog in the special section. Now this weapon is a prime example of a sleeper pick in Pixel Gun 3D. Nobody uses this except for me, I swear to God. I've been using this weapon ever since it was first released in 2017, I think, late 2017, and this weapon literally has never changed. It's so good. I don't know why no one uses it. This weapon takes 2 to 3 shots to kill. This weapon has bleeding effect, so it can 2 shots sometimes if someone is slightly damaged or they can bleed. And this weapon also has contact detonation, which means you can it's actually a landmine weapon, so if someone steps on the mines, they can get hit by it, and it's really good for trapping people on the ground where they can't move. This weapon's hitbox is actually a little generous, so you don't actually have to hit directly on a player for you to be able to hit them. You can actually hit them probably right next to the body, and it will still register because of the contact detonation. It's actually a really big area, so it counts for actually hitting players when you're shooting at people. What I can say about this weapon, to sum it all up, if you don't 3-gas spam with the Ice King, just use this weapon. It is so good. You have to try it. I swear, you have to try it. It's just so good. I always get good gameplay with it. Look at the gameplay I'm getting. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Hedgehog. Don't really have much I need to say for this weapon. This is one of my favorite weapons to use in the game. It's just so satisfying. It's really good, really solid weapon to use. Recommend you guys using it every once in a while. And yeah, let's get right into the last weapon on this list. The last weapon you guys should upgrade and buy in Pixel Gun 3D is the Hurricane. This weapon is used the most right now out of all these weapons on this list, and it's pretty reasonable why it's the most used out of every weapon in this list. This weapon is a 2-shot kill, which is crazy. It kills faster than the torpedo launcher and some other weapons that are really solid 2 shots, but this weapon's a 2-shot and it shoots really fast. The disadvantage the Hurricane obviously has is that this weapon has a 4 capacity, so you cannot really miss your shots with this weapon, but that's literally the only downside. This weapon is busted besides that. Fun fact about the Hurricane, back when it was first released in the game, where the combat system was still in the game, this weapon was a 1-shot kill with a 6 capacity, which made it the best heavy in the whole game. Just imagine this weapon back then if you haven't played the game back then. Imagine this weapon being a 1-shot kill with more bullets in it, and it's better than the Champion Solar Cannon. It was actually busted back then. This weapon is a little nerfed, obviously, from back then, But yeah, this weapon is still extremely good at level 55 players. It's really good. I recommend you guys getting this weapon if you're in a really good clan. And yeah, those are my 5 weapons you guys should upgrade and buy in Pixel Gun 3D. Now obviously there are a lot of weapons in this game that are really good when you upgrade the weapons, like the Royal Ashbringer, like a lot of rocket jump weapons, the Ultimatum, some other shotguns, the Royal Revolver, the Thunderer, Exterminator, Combat Yo-Yo, a lot of weapons actually. But I limited it down to 5 and I wanted to make a list for weapons that you guys did not really know were super OP in the game, and I actually really did like those weapons. But yeah guys, comment down below what other weapons the community doesn't really know are really good in Pixel Gun 3D at level 55, and make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe for more Pixel Gun 3D content on the channel. Definitely been doing Pixel Gun 3D content for over 3 years and I'm still going to be able to do it. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.